Top of one of the days, my name is and welcome to the What If Energy from Ben 10 was in Rose Vampire. Don't ask. Don't ask, don't tell. So yeah. So where we left off, each one of them, like basically each so yeah, when they leave, of course, Lava Golem went back into because he's part of the Earth's crust underneath. So he ends up going under. And yeah. And of course, because her tragic backstory of her when she was just a child, her grandparents got murdered in that house by a human. But when she started to tear. Hi. Sorry. I saw a cat, so I was like, hi. So yeah. The Yeah, other than when she tells him about her tragic backstory, he he says, "Huh. Well, I tell you something. When I saw when I saw your grandparents inside that house, man, they asked if I was even a human. Told them no, I am the monster. So energy, yeah, and he and I were talking." Can and I heard this story many times the from those ghosts. Now from you, it must be true. And no, I'm not doubting your abilities of telling the truth to me at all. No matter if they're gone, there's one thing that I always learn, because they know, that because in the last part, the lava golem's grandparents parents from his side of family, they got killed by the by a water nation or by water people. And elemental queen Hing decides to, yeah, so as yeah, but no matter, as his suit thing was actually he he they or he's wearing it, yeah, as they didn't know that his parents got, or his grandparents, it was the same thing, that by two different things. So yeah, energy theme, yeah. but he numbs it out. Like he literally like just makes it not just so it's a big deal about it. And it's a couple days after that, whole shenanigans of course, there's the time was right. There was three people, or no, there was like a little club, um, um, that for him was her, the and the other girls, butterfly girl, and yeah, yeah. So basically, he's more embarrassed as yeah. Every time they see him, they couldn't help themselves. Yeah, as every time he's so embarrassed that even sorry. So yeah, he he does these like metal arts thing with his power. He makes or overnight he made his friends do funny poses. He actually did it made out of metal. He kept it under wraps so that the no one mm, and knows that his okay as he's doing the next day. Yeah, he comes um or actually because the he made it in the forest when he was just bored. Yeah, one day the someone actually knew, or they actually all spoke up, like who created that statue of a bunch of people stacked on top of each other's. Looks so beautiful in art. As he was like, yeah, as they said, or he says, or actually they asked, eh? Okay, who's the one that created that statue? Looks crap, or crud. Well, one of them, um, one of the giants picks it up, puts it right in front, and it was him, the entire class, as it looked like the entire class was standing for like a graduation picture. Her with with her looks, or with her tail wrapping around him, and the yeah. So it was so beautiful that even everyone's like, okay, who's the one? Let's give him a credit for it. As he's, come on, guys, speak up. As he comes in, yes, this is a new statue. Well, as one of the girls figures it out, guess who it was? Spider Girl. Yeah. So she ends up figuring it out, piece it together. As she walks up to him and she says this, "Are you the one that made it?" Because I, maybe or maybe not. It depends. As, yeah. She says that, and as she says this, come on, confess. As he says, huh, yeah, I did. As even the math teacher saw it and like, what the heck is this? Is this a new statue? Looks pretty good, actually. Great. Because on top it's the handshake of a human and a monster. It's just shaking hands. As I'm the one that did it. And I was bored one day and I was like, hey, you know what? They need to create the entire depths of my mind. Because he has a photographic memory, so he created it. And he says, huh, the he you know, of course, the math teacher, the her her because yeah, they all decided, man, you're really talented for being the son of the a lava and the elemental. I do many things. As yeah. Well, that reminds me. I already made something for the group of one, two. I forgot the how many people. As he says, "I'll be right back." As he grabs the entire metal thing for the as they as he walks over, sets it down. As there's best people home. Him home. As yeah. As they couldn't believe that they have or yeah. But that's not all that I did. As he snaps his fingers, as both of the statues starts moving, like doing like high fiving and bro fisting each other's, as they see a statue of us of her slithering around doing, it's like a whole circus thing. And yeah, he doesn't want to like basically be super embarrassed, but he doesn't want to end up hurting anyone's feelings, so that's why he made the group one and the separate one. He also made a one for her. As all of the people, they couldn't believe his own reaction, or their own reaction is like, that's awesome. You mean them all move around and doing all that stuff? Yep, by myself. Just to keep me entertained. And even, yeah, of course, after like school thing, when they go back to rooms, she was walking with him, with the other two girls, and they all three of them asked him out on the date, as he says, if that makes you happy, I'll do it. Okay? As three of them agrees, or as they all went on a date. And then soon after they got old enough, like past 18, you know what they ended up? They ended up getting married at the exact same day. Yeah. Man. It's scary, yes. So the bug girl, or bug girls, and a guy that has nuclear powers, or giant. Yeah. It's, they had 4 kids. Or no. Hold on. I'm thinking. Give me a moment. Not 4 kids. 6 kids. 2 for each. Yeah. And they have, so their children's powers, they have the same thing as their like mothers, and they have his own power mixed with them. So it's basically, they could choose any bug that they choose. They even could forge their own limbs to, yeah. So, yeah, he learns more about his abilities and he saves his friends from dying. But one day, a lunatic and was or had the power to destroy anything with just a laser attack. As he says, "Who dares to fight me?" As energy walks up or walks out there, "Are you dare to walk into my house?" Or as he shoots a beam of light, "You must die!" As she's thinking he's gonna die. He, he, as, yeah, they all thought he was gonna die because of a laser attack, but he did something, as he says, that attack doesn't faze me when I'm in my armored form. As he's still standing there, he walks up. He makes like but usually I don't get mad. Or he takes off his armor. Yeah, to reveal his true self. As his eyes were same thing as hers. As he says, "You think I could just be blown over by that pathetic attack? Let me show you what real power does." As he runs up, the laser dude couldn't handle it. So he ends up getting punched and sending him flying. And as he says, as he transforms himself into more. Of course, he did like transform into her, like mimicking her like lower half thing. As he goes, "I won't let you scream for me." As his mouth became like that. Yeah. Because his power allows him to do that. So don't comment like, "That's not how energy from Ben 10 did." Well, this is my version of energy. So yeah. So he ends up as end of his tail was a like a. Do you see that little like fins on the like as her tail? Yeah, that's his tail too. With like as he grabs the laser guy, he chucks him around. As yeah, he is now unlocked a new ability called shapeshift. So he basically turns his entire body into anything that he chooses. Like, like one day he would have probably like he would have been like that girl. Oh, and he would have probably get smacked in the head by her. Yeah. As yeah. So yeah, basically he as it looked like as when he calms down, he went back to his normal self as he starts being like all jolly, like happy. As they're like, heck yeah. As that girl's face Ace said it. He was about to die anyways. No, no, he didn't. He learned so many new skills that even, yeah, he unlocked Ghost Talker. He talks to ghosts 24/7. Won't shut up. Sorry. Even he talks to, or he unlocks metal or like forge. He unlocks the abilities to transform into different people and using their powers or transform their, yeah. But he could go invisible too, or actually he can absorb energy from other anything. So yeah, as he was a big guy. So the girls, like Spider Girl, the one that transforms into that, or Man Spider, or Girl Spider, ner, ner, and her two friends, the Butterfly Girl and some other one, they end up getting. He said, huh, he could survive anything. And yeah, one day, someone triggered the nuclear thing. As he comes, bends the bars back together, closes the lid. As yeah, he doesn't. He does visit his like his favorite people, like his or her grandparents really likes it when he comes over and visits with them. When he has someone or something to talk to or someone to talk to. So yeah, that's a scary thought. Not as much as the yeah. So and it's a happily ever after thing. And in this alternate timeline, let's say pink haired girl, purple haired girl, the blue haired girl, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of them got married to him. Yeah. And he ended up having 12 kids. As he says, how's the kids doing? They're fine. Yeah. And in this alternate timeline. And yeah. Energy. Yeah. I call it like I spell it out with A-R-G. NRG. So yeah, that's what happened. And please leave a like, share, subscribe, and comment. Do all the fun things that YouTubers ask you politely to do. Like, please leave a like, share, subscribe, and all that stuff. So, bye.